What's going on? 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 This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for impromptu live. We're in here for impromptu live. Impromptu live. I wasn't supposed to go live until about 4:30, but it's like 4:11 now, and I decided to push my Love and Mayor Chunksville open panel back to 5:15 Central Time, 6:15 Eastern Time, because I knew that I had to get on here and talk about this as soon as I got in the house. It's already 100 people up in the building. If Be sure to like this video as you come in, okay? And not only should you like the video as you come in, but also like this chat up so we can get this shit popping. Like this chat up, like this chat up, like this chat up, like this chat up right now, because we got to talk about some things today. We got to talk about some things today, and I already knew that I had to go live and discuss this today. I knew I could not do this in no pre-record. I already knew I had to talk about this right here, right now, and I had to push my Love and Mary Chunksville open panel back, okay, period. So as we are getting ready to do this live, make sure y'all like this chat up with the fire emojis. I want to see this chat with number 5. I don't want to see number 5 in this chat, okay? I don't want to see number 5 in this chat. I ain't even got time to speak it to everybody in the damn chat right now because of the simple fact that we got to get into this right now. Because we got some shit to talk about, okay? We got some shit to talk about. We got some opinions to put out there. And I might make this a lit live chat later on today or tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's the panel. But we're going to figure it out some kind of way. But I don't want to see nothing but fire in this chat. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see nothing but fire in this chat. Period. Nothing but fire. Nothing but fire, y'all. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. Nothing but fire. Like this chat the fuck up. It's 117 of y'all up in here so far. Like this chat up, because we got to get into some things today. We got to get into it. We got to talk about it right now, okay? Who's ready? If you're ready to get into the things, just say we ready. We ready. We ready. Right now. Just say it. Come on, y'all. Let us know we ready right now. Come on. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. I just put my laptop on the charger because it was halfway dead. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. So we can get into this. I just want to see we ready and fire in the damn chat. That's all I want to say. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if my laptop charged just a little bit. Oops. Hold on, you guys. Because my ring light is off. Whatever. Let's see. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Say yes or no. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I need to make sure if they can hear me or not. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Okay. I had to make sure y'all could hear me because I unplugged my speakers. So I was trying to make sure y'all could hear me. All right, y'all. So we're about to go ahead and get into this thing. It's already 144 of y'all up in here. Make sure y'all are sharing this video. Make sure y'all doing what it do, okay? If you are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe like right now, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe right now. We ain't got no time to waste or nothing else to waste, okay? So we're about to go ahead and get this thing started. So I'm about to go ahead and pull this article up on my laptop right now, okay? That's what we're about to do. Where was the article at? Okay. So the article that I got right here is from People Magazine. All right. So we're about to go ahead and we're about to get into it, y'all. We're about to get into it. I know y'all been waiting on it. So let's talk about it. So the article comes from People Magazine. So this is what we got to talk about right here. Okay. Let me go off screen so I can read the article to y'all like I always do. We finna go ahead and get into this thing real quick. I mean, I'm working straight from home. Okay. So here's the thing. So it says that Monique Samuels and her husband, Chris Samuels, are going their separate ways. When we were together, we never turned our backs on each other. But now that we're separated, we can't stand one another. Boom. Okay. That's where we at with it. Okay. So it says multiple sources confirmed to People Magazine that the Real Housewives of Potomac alumni, age 39, and the former NFL player are splitting after 10 years of marriage. The couple share 3 children, sons Christopher 9, Chase 3, and Milani 7. The Samuels relationship issues were well on display during the first season of Love and Marriage DC. A second season of the OWN reality TV show has been announced with Monique expected to be on the show. Now, people reached out to the couple for a comment. Earlier on Sunday, Real Housewives of Potomac panel BravoCom, Monique's former co-star Ashley Darby opened up about her friendship with Monique, saying that the two had lunch just last week and that Monique was going through some personal things at that moment. In July, Monique told Entertainment Tonight about the state of her marriage while she was filming Real Housewives of Potomac. People always say that reality TV tears your marriage down. What people don't realize is that Real Housewives of Potomac actually, in some ways, saved my marriage, she revealed. Chris and I, before we started filming that show, we were in a really, really rough place. We had lost a lot. We had lost all of the dating in our marriage, and once we started filming reality TV, it actually helped us because it forced us to date. She added, so we were able to just get out, just reignite that intimacy, and be excited about each other. So I would not lie. Season 2 of Real Housewives of Potomac saved my marriage. But at the end of the day, you still have to come back to those moments. But some of those things that I expressed on Love and Marriage DC, people who watched Potomac saw I had those same concerns back then. So it's not like this is something new. Back in December 2020, Monique announced that she was bidding farewell to Real Housewives of Potomac. And after the final episode of the season 5 reunion aired, she revealed on Instagram Live that she would not be back for the show's 6th season. It was a crazy ride. It's not easy doing reality TV. And to be quite honest, I'm over it. She explained at the time. I appreciate everything that people have done for me. Everybody that's been Team Monique, I love y'all. I thank y'all. But when you cross certain lines, there is no coming back. And for me, my family is that line. She continued, the opinion of my family and my kids and what they think about anything that I do is more valuable than anybody else's opinion. So I'm over it. BravoCon 2022 is taking place right now through Sunday at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City, you guys. Okay. So that was the article from People Magazine. Shout out to the 212 people that is already up in the chat. Make sure y'all are subscribing if you're brand new to the channel, honey. Make sure you guys are subscribing. While I was driving home, there was something from an Instagram account that a lot of the reality TV stuff is being talked about called TV Deets that came out. Okay, so I'm about to go to that Instagram page really, really fast so we can discuss what they said as well. And then of course I'm gonna get my opinion. Y'all know I gotta share the screen and all that stuff. So we're about to go ahead and get into it. So let's go to TV Deets. Okay. Where is my charger for my phone? Okay, there it is right there. Y'all, I got a lot going on. This live is very impromptu, honey. So if everything is all out of whack and out of sync, charge it to this story just coming out really fast. I knew that everybody was gonna be talking about it. And when I tell you everybody is live right now, everybody is live. Okay, so let me share my screen so you guys can see every damn thing. Oops, not extra camera. Okay, share screen, okay. Okay, what? There we go. All right, so we're sharing the screen. I hope y'all can see everything. I'm looking at it on my computer right on my desktop. So y'all should be able to see what's going on up here. Y'all should be able to see. Okay, so we're looking at TV deets, you guys. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at TV deets. And TV deets says, I'm told that Monique Samuels spoke with the Love and Marriage DC cast about her separation from Chris as cameras rolled on season 2 just last week. So this is probably why this is coming out into the blogs and shit like that. This is probably why this is out. Mainly because Monique was already talking to the people on her show about this situation. That's why this is out already. That's why this is out already. I kind of figured that if she was going if she's going through a separation, and I already know that the Love and Marriage DC cameras are rolling, because I already knew they were rolling already. If that's out already, then I'm like, okay, that's probably where they got this shit from, mainly due to the fact that, okay, quick, we're about to go ahead and get into this thing, they're finna talk about it on the show, and that's why it's already out already. That's what I got from it. It's already out, so that's why they talked about it. So that's what I got from that. So basically, in so many words, Monique had spoken about her separation with with her castmates the other day, about 2 weeks, about a couple, just last week. Okay, so that's why this shit is out. So that's it for the article. Now let's talk. Let's talk about it. Am I surprised that Monique and Chris have separated? No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not surprised by that. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not surprised, because for the short time, and it was very short, for the short time that I did tune in to Love and Marriage DC, and I tried to watch it, and I tried to support Monique because I like seeing her on TV, it just seemed like they didn't like each other, or it seemed like Monique didn't like her fucking husband, or it seemed like she had already fell out of love with this man already. Like, that's how it came across to me. It felt like she had already fell out of love with him already, and she really didn't want to be with him no more, and that she was disgusted with her husband. That's how it came across to me. Now, all I gotta say is these are my eyes, and if you don't like them, you can pluck them and give me 2 more. Okay? Like, period. If you don't like them, you can pluck them and give me 2 more. Because I feel like it was coming. I was saying to myself when I was looking at this show, I was saying to myself, listen, I won't be surprised if they separate, if they get a divorce. I felt like divorce was on the way. You know what I mean? But my thing is, and I already see people bringing it up, just because they're getting separated, that does not mean that I believe that the shit about the trainers was about her messing with the trainer was true. I still don't believe she messed around with the trainer. I still don't think that she did that. I still don't believe she messed around with the trainer. Now, that could be me being a little bit naive maybe, but I just don't believe that she messed around with the trainer. That's just me though. That's just me. I don't think she messed around with the trainer. But at the same time, am I surprised that they fell apart? No, because I don't. It's not surprising to me at all. Like I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked about it. Um, I'm not even toe up about it. I mean, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, like, I'm not surprised that this shit went down, because watching Love and Marriage DC, she acted like she ain't like like she did act like she ain't like her husband. Like, that's the way it came across to me. You know, it came across like she didn't really like her husband. Like, she was sick of her husband. Her husband was getting on the nerves. Like, that's how it came across to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it came across to me. It came across like she wasn't fucking with her husband like that. Like she wasn't dealing um dealing with him like that. Like, she didn't really want to be bothered with that man. Like, that's how it came across to me. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what to say on that. Um, a lot of folks felt like she was only doing it. I see it in the comments. A lot of folks felt like she was just doing it for the sake of TV, for the sake of ratings, for the sake of just having a storyline, and all of that stuff. But I don't feel like she would really sacrifice her marriage just so she can have a storyline. But at the same time, it does make you question things, and it does make you wonder what was really going on with this marriage. Like, what was really the tea behind it? Like, what was really going on with it? Because you paraded this marriage around like y'all was like the best thing since sliced bread, and now all of a sudden y'all ain't together no more. You know what I'm saying? So what made y'all not be together? Like what was the straw that broke the camel's back for you guys? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out what was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, why now y'all are breaking up? And I feel like there are a lot of people out there that's definitely going to be gloating about this shit and like, yeah, I told y'all they were gonna break up. I told y'all they were gonna, I'm not gonna celebrate them breaking up, but I'm not surprised that they have. If that's fair, I'm not surprised that they have broken up. I'm really not. And a lot of the times it comes across like this seemed to happen when you know these women get on reality TV after they were pretty much a housewife for most of the time. Most of their marriage, they were housewives, literally housewives, and then they get on a reality show and they start making their own money. And then they not only they start making their own money, but then they start getting notoriety and they get noticed for their own works. You know what I mean? Like they get noticed for other things. Now they're no longer in the shadows of their husbands. And now they want to do way more than just rub your feet and cook you meals and fuck you whenever you want them to. They want more for themselves. They want more for themselves. So a lot of the times people have issues. People have issues when they join these reality shows because at this point in time, they're used to being just the wife. They're used to doing shit for the sake of having a husband. They're used to doing this type of shit. So at this particular point, it's like, okay, I'm no longer just your wife. I'm my own celebrity now. People are asking me to do shit. I'm doing hostings. I'm able to get me a business going off my name alone because of my personality, and I'm on reality TV. And now people are noticing me for me, not just for being your wife. Feel what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm getting from this situation. Like let's look at the situation with Karen and Ray. He wasn't in love with Karen no more because she had went out and started doing her own thing and got her own business, got her own money. She didn't really need him for much anymore. And that caused a strain. When these men are so used to carrying these women, you feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, I'm used to this woman being carried. So now she's no longer needing me now. And that's probably what it was. And the way Monique be acting, she probably felt as though I don't need she probably got this attitude like I don't fucking need your ass no more. Like, what you talking about? Period. That's what I think. You and Jamar should try to interview Monique. That would be lit. I would love to interview Monique. I need to figure out how to get her information so I can interview her. Like, I don't mind interviewing Monique, period. Like, I don't mind interviewing her, just like I don't mind interviewing Melody Ho. I want to interview Melody Ho. There's a lot of things that I need to know. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind interviewing Monique. Period. But I kind of figured something was going on with Monique because of a comment that Ashley made. Because she made a comment at BravoCon because I saw a clip of it. Somebody was sharing it on Twitter, and they were saying that me and Monique are going through our challenges and our life things together. I said, Monique going through some shit with her fucking marriage. I said that from the moment I heard that. I said, she going through some shit with her goddamn marriage. What the fuck is Ashley talking about? She going through some shit. She going through some shit. That's all I kept saying. I said, she going through some shit, bitch. She going through it right now. Period. She going through it. That's what I got from it. So that's why I keep on saying I ain't surprised by the shit. Like, I'm really not surprised by it at all. Like, I ain't sitting up here throwing a parade because, her marriage is falling apart and all this other stuff. Like, I ain't doing that, period. But girl, I ain't surprised at all by this shit. I'm really not, because it's like I could see it coming at some point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like I could see that shit coming. Like, if any of you guys looked at Love and Marriage DC, you could see that shit and you could tell that shit was going on. You could tell that at some point they were gonna break up. At some point, they were gonna break up. At some point. Yeah, just like Nene and Greg. Like, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but that shit seems to happen with these girls when they get on reality TV and they start making their own money and start getting their own identity, and then they cause, a strain in the marriage when they get their own identity. And it's very unfortunate that that tends to happen, but it does happen. They get their own identity, and then that plays a part in their marriage having some issues in it. That's unfortunate, but it happens. It does happen. Most definitely happens. That's the unfortunate part, that it does happen. Period. Let's see. Let me look at the comments, because I would let y'all call in and give y'all opinions on this. I would do that, but I feel like that's going to push this live longer than what it needs to be, because I already got to do the open panel in a little while. But I think I'm gonna push the time back for this panel, just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna push it back 20 minutes. That's what I'm gonna do. The panel just gonna have to be a little shorter than normal, but I'm gonna have to push that panel back another 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let me look at the comments right quick. Let me look at y'all comments so far. Okay. Monique is chasing fame, and that's not Chris. Chris seems so unproblematic. We've seen Ashley and SD's marriage for the come up that it was, but Monique and Chris seemed like they really loved each other. I don't think it was for TV. She was away from the cameras for 2 years, so it had nothing to do with TV. I noticed a shift with Monique and Chris on Instagram when I didn't see any pictures of her and Chris together. I don't know why we even care about this lady. All she do is lie, stir the pot, and smile and give a toothy laugh. I've been over her. Well, Jazzy Go, I understand. Come just by reading this. Obviously, you don't like her, and that's understandable, and that's your prerogative. However, it's not about us caring about her. It's tea. It's gossip. And that's what y'all come to me for, is the tea and the gossip and the gags. That's what y'all here for. It ain't got nothing to do with us liking her, child. I get that you don't like a child, but whatever. But Chris seemed old school though. He definitely does. Everybody just breaking up. Child, Tony, Braxton, girl, you ain't lying. It's another sad love song. All October, it's been another sad love song. Everybody breaking up. It's just another sad love song wrecking my brain like crazy. Guess I'm all torn up, be it fast or slow. It doesn't let go or shake me. And it's all because of you. Woo! That's what it is. October has been another sad love song. Period. Tia done broke up with her husband. Them some mofos broke up with their damn husband. It's just like, girl, it's been another sad love song all this month. It's like, don't leave me in on this pain. Don't leave me out in the rain. Come on. Come and take these tears away. We need your arms to hold me now, because life is so unkind. Like, for real. Bring back those nights when I held you beside me. Unbreak my heart, okay? Period. It's crazy. It's crazy how this shit going down, man. Like, it's so many people breaking up. Like, what the fuck? So many people breaking up, and it's crazy. And I really do. I hate to see it. I hate to see it, most definitely. Okay, let me continue reading the comment. On identity, aka talking down to their partners, if that's how you take it. Let's see, where are we at? Monique and Chris's marriages aren't different than anyone else's. Theirs just so happened to play out on TV for others to judge. This is why I didn't watch Love and Marriage DC. I like Monique a lot and didn't want a clouded outlook on her. She was going in on Chris hard, so out of sight and out of mind. Not, no damn, this one I'm kind of surprised about. Love this gossip, Scotty. I'm always here for it, okay? Chris had fame from being in the NFL. Monique has recently had people learn who she is. It's like the roles are reversing. I'm not surprised the Green Eyed Bandits are somewhere plotting their next episode of their dry podcast. Child, I would be very surprised if if they asses don't talk about it, and if they do talk about it, I'm definitely gonna make a video about it. You know, give me my content, okay? Not y'all love trying to make it seem like I got vocals. Y'all know I can't sing, child. It's the year of divorce of 2022. Hey, Blame Society. I be seeing you all over the place, child. Hey. Let me see. Mike and Cynthia. Like, what the fuck? I wonder what their prenup look. Now that's the real gag. What is their prenup looking like? I want to know who get who. I want to know who get this half of the ham sandwich or that side of the half sandwich. Like, I want to know what the fuck is somebody is they getting. Like, that's what I want to know. I want to know what's being given and what's being taken. Like, I want to know all the tea. Like, what they got 4 homes. Is Monique gonna get 2 of them? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. Period. I'm just saying. I need to know what the tea is. Let's see. Child, this ain't no tea. This was very expected after Love and Marriage DC. That's the exact thing that I said though. I said I was not surprised by this at all. Cause watching Love and Marriage DC, it just made me feel like, child, like they not gonna make it. And I didn't want to say that, but looking at that show and the way she was talking to him, it was just like, girl, I don't see this lasting for too much longer. Like, I just don't see it lasting for too much longer at all. And it's very unfortunate, but sometimes the writing be on the wall. Like Destiny's Child say, the writing's on the wall. And the writing was on the wall when I looked at Love and Marriage DC. I swear the writing was on the wall the moment I saw that show. Period. The writing was on the wall. Okay. Let me oh my bad. Let me go ahead and look at more comments. Okay. Let me see. Where am I at now? It's nothing wrong with marrying for stability. Everyone should want stability, especially with kids. I mean, that's true. Well, I just got to say that Monique was the biggest problem. Okay, so if you say that Monique was the biggest problem, why do you think that Monique was the biggest problem? I want to know. See, this is why I feel like I need to let y'all call in one by one. Not everybody at the same time, but one by one. Oh shit. Where was I at? Mm. The pandemic really highlighted the cracks in everyone's respective relationships. Traditional marriage seems to be a burden on the wife, so I'm not surprised that divorces are happening. I'm breaking up with Incubus, sex demon. Oh my God. They said lockdown would have us see more babies born and more divorces and breakup. Chris' mom warned him. I ain't say that. I believe she cheated. That's why she was nitpicking with him. She was trying that 20%, trying to turn that 20% to 80%. I'm shocked. I just read the title of this video and I'm floored. They don't have one. They don't have one. Monique said it on Potomac. Oh, so they don't have a prenup. I think it's airtight, but Mo would get a decent amount because of the kids and how many years they've been together. Okay. Now I'm scared to do this, but I'm finna open up the lines and I'm gonna let y'all come in one at a time. I'm probably only gonna take like 5 calls, one at a time, 5 minutes apiece. Say what you got to say quick, fast, in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I am going to set up a damn timer. I'm finna set up a fucking timer for about five. As a matter of fact, yeah, 5 minutes is a good enough time. So I'm finna set up a timer for 5 minutes. I'm gonna let five people come up. So 5 people, 5 minutes. I'm gonna let 5 people come up and say what they think and stuff like that. So let me set this timer for 5 minutes. Okay, and we gonna listen once that timer goes off. That's the end of the call. Okay, that's the end of the call. So you gotta let somebody else come on. So let me drop the link in the chat. Let me drop the link in the chat so you guys can get up, get up here and say your piece. Okay, there's the link right there. You don't have to show your face at all if you don't want to. That's perfectly up to you. If you don't want to show your face, but definitely, the link is right there in the chat. Okay, so y'all said 5 minutes is too long, so I say 3 minutes. I'm gonna shut it. I'm gonna bring it down to 3 minutes instead of five. Okay, so I see one person in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them up. Okay. I see it. Y'all say 5 minutes is too much time. 3 minutes. I give them three. Okay. So with that being said, let's wait a minute. Okay, that's okay. All right. So it's time for you to say what you gotta say. So wait a minute. Where is my wait, before you say anything, because I can't hear because my speakers um are unplugged. Let me get my let me plug them back up. Give me 1 second. Okay, go ahead. My speakers are plugged back up now. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Scotty. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Doing good. You know what? I just saw this on people.com. I just saw it a little
Mm-hmm.
while. And you know what? I I think in a shady way, I was like, okay, she can't blame Candace for this. So I guess the first thing I sort of thought about. But I'm sad for them. I'm sad that, it's a family. And, I used to love her when she first was on Potomac. I didn't like her when she left because I was Team Candace. I love Miss Candace. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I need 5 minutes, but I want to say I'm happy that you do a live right now. Nobody else is live currently. So very happy that you given us a chance to come up here and let us, let people know about what we feel about this situation.
Most definitely, I had to because at first I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go live and then get off because I already got to go live in about an hour. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go live and then get off. But I see everybody in the chat saying stuff, so I'm like, I'm just gonna take out the time to let them have their opinion.
Mhm.
We 30 minutes in, so why not? You know.
And I think, and not to catch up, I was going to say, I think I found you maybe a year ago, and I used to, not used to, I love your content because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you love Candace too, don't you?
I'm indifferent to Candace. I like her sometimes, and then I don't.
But I think, okay, when the fight happened, you were Team Candace, I believe, if I'm not
I
correct.
wouldn't say I was Team Candace. I was kind of in the middle, but I definitely held Monique accountable. So.
Yeah, and I think that's why I was liking your channel because you were. So when I was watching all about some other channels, put it that way, it just felt like they were so biased. Whoever was friendly with Monique. So when I came here,
Mhm.
you would, yeah, you. That's true. You definitely were not dragging her, and I was like, okay, this is great because she was in such hot water. So yeah, I just remember that so much.
Well, thank you for calling in, child. I got like two, three more people on the way. So,
Come on, other
I'm trying
people.
to. All right. Thank you for coming up.
Of course, sir. Have a good day.
All right. I was not Team Monique. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for speaking for me, but I wasn't Team Monique. I was Team No One. Okay. So you're next. I can never pronounce your name right for nothing in this world, but but go ahead. Let me set this timer up. Go ahead.
It's you need boo. Excuse my voice. I sound like oh man. But my I guess opinion on this is, you know, you get married, people grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
One grow apart, and when one grow for the better, the other one stays stagnant. And I think in this relationship, she was asking him for something that he couldn't give. I mean, he
Mm-hmm.
was stuck somewhere that he couldn't get out. I mean, he played football for years. That was his passion. And that he's not playing football now, it's like he feel like he lost something. He don't have a
Mm-hmm.
passion anymore or something to do. With her, it's like she found a new I guess fame, something new to do. She's thriving in her things like businesses that she doing. So it's kind of like yeah, they're both married. I'm sure they love each other, but they outgrew each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not celebrating people's divorce, even if I like you or not, because that's still something bad and tragic, especially with kids. So
Right.
what I'll say is, sometimes we grew each other, and even if you're not married in a relationship for a long time, if you're in a relationship for a long time, you're going to outgrow the person. Someone gonna, find something that they're passionate about, and that the other person gonna feel left behind. That happen in every relationship. So I don't think it's something we should celebrate about because it could be her today and you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. So, but that's it.
All right. Thank you for calling in. I definitely appreciate your input on this topic. Thank you for calling in.
Sure, you're welcome. All right, bye, Scotty.
All right. Bye bye.
All right.
All right. Okay. Y'all are actually doing well with the time. Y'all are really doing well with the time. Y'all are not going overtime or nothing like that. I really appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. All right. Andrea, you are next. Let me start this timer. You're muted. You're muted.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
All right.
Um, so my thoughts on this. When Monique, I really tried my hardest to watch Monique on Love and Marriage DC because I liked her. I was always Team Monique. I don't have anything against Candace. Candace is annoying sometimes, but I was always Team Monique. But when
Mm-hmm.
I seen the first 2 or 3 episodes of Love and Marriage DC, I couldn't watch it anymore because honestly, like I put in the comments, I like Monique, and I like I said, out of sight, out of mind. I didn't want to not like her because of the way she was handling it. And to me, in my mind, it was more of like she was kind of proving them other girls right, the Sharices and the
Yeah.
Giselles and the Robins. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna get a good key off of this. I barely watch. I get clips of Robin and Giselle's whatever they podcast called. I barely watch it, but if they talk about it, I'm gonna watch, and I know you're gonna review it, and it's gonna be good. I just feel like it was. I kind of seen it coming from the first 2 or 3 episodes of the season. I don't like when people get divorced. I'm not celebrating their divorce. My mom, my dad's been married 30. I'm 39 years. They've been together for 41. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I'm not celebrating that, but I just kind of seen that coming. So
Yeah, I definitely saw it coming from the moment they came on that show. Like I saw it coming, and I was saying to myself, and I hate saying stuff like that, but I was like, you know what? I would not be surprised that after this first season of this show, they gonna get separated or they gonna get a divorce. I had been saying that for a while because just like you, I tried to watch DC. I could not get past the first two, three
right,
episodes. That's why I stopped reviewing it.
right,
So, but what on the clips that I did see, I'm like, she just keep on coming at this man, like treating this
right,
away. Like, what is her problem? Like, that's what I kept saying. Like, has she been faking the funk this entire time about what her marriage really is and it's just now
right.
coming out now? Like that's what I was saying. So I'm just like, I don't know, girl. That's all I
When
kept
Ashley
saying.
said that, this is the last time I said when Ashley said that there was personal problems, I was like, red flag, what's happening? Something going on, and I knew
Exactly.
they were taping the second season, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna play out on here. It has to play out. So I'm just interested in seeing what they do, and like I said, I would love for you and Jamar to interview her, or shit, even Chris. And like shit, Bondy and all them, they got connections. Maybe they could probably connect something or something. I would love to see y'all input, but I also wanted to say I love your channel. I watch, and when I don't get anything from you, it ruins my day sometimes. And then also your interview with Candy, amazing. All your interviews, and just keep doing you. Love you.
Thank- all right.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Bye-bye. Oh, y'all so sweet. I love it. I love it. I love it, you guys. And just like I said, y'all are really abiding by the time for real, for real. Okay. Next up is Golden TV. Go right ahead. Let me set this timer up, child. You got 3 minutes now. Got 3 minutes. Because the only reason why I'm doing this is because I got this open panel at like 6:30 Eastern time. So and this came out of the blue. So I'm on a time crunch, child. So go ahead, honey.
Oh, I definitely understand the logistics of things. I'm so
Mhm.
proud of you. You've been doing so well. I've been here since the closet, just so you know.
Oh, that was the beginning of the rebirth. The
Yes,
closet
Lord.
was the beginning of the rebirth.
And I absolutely love the growth of the channel. Everything is so professional and everything. We getting good interviews. I just love it all. So I want to
Thank
say that
you.
part.
Thank
And
you.
I love love, first of all, especially black love. That's my favorite sort of love. So I did not want to
Mhm.
see the demise of their marriage. And I also have a affinity for big men. So I wanted to see that just go wonderfully, but it didn't. And he's not he wasn't. I don't blame, you don't want to blame anybody for a situation, but it wasn't given. So I knew it was fake from the beginning. I knew that she wasn't that in love with him, and he was tolerating her. You can low-key tell.
Uh, he said he was tolerating her. Ah!
Yeah, all the quirks and all the birds and the chocolate. Like, she loved everything. Seems like more than she showed love to him. And that, and even how upset and how much she wanted to be in the circle, she put so much of her effort there, and I never really saw that much effort in our relationship. She
Mm.
found a lot of fault in her relationship, and she sought to try to fix things in other situations. I don't know. So I hope they both find happiness, because they clearly were happy together, and be able to raise their children. And maybe now she'll be interesting on TV, because she won't be complaining about everything, and she can, focus on maybe some of them oils and things. I don't know.
Not
But
some oils.
yeah, she like them oils. She gonna get it together. I hope maybe she'll give better TV now that she can focus on herself, and she's not so consumed with what everybody in his world thought of her, because that was her main consumption. It seems what his mother thought, what his people thought, what all of this, trying to prove something to them. So maybe she can, now that that's no longer a part of her, she can focus on being a better star, person on TV. Because the whole, the board and bringing that was like a thing. Everybody is coming with props and stuff to the show. So if she can focus on that kind of stuff, we can win. She can probably get another spinoff. She has a good personality. I really do like her. And maybe she can make up with Candace, because they were good together, honestly.
Oh, child, that ain't gonna happen.
They maybe will. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
Doesn't she give a little butch vibe? Doesn't she? A little dominant.
You know
I'm
what?
just She does. She give a little
And
dominant. Maybe
see,
she
now
can.
your time is up, child. Your time is up.
She give a little, but she do. She can fall in love, a new path in life.
Baby. Your time is
Candace,
up now, child.
bye, Scotty.
Thank you so much for
See
coming
you
up.
later.
All right. Oh my God. Before I go on to the next caller, shout out. Shout out to my boy Jeremy Speaks TV. I gotta watch your live. Because everybody was going live at the same damn time. Jeremy was live. Mims was live. Chloe Johnson was live. It was so many goddamn people live all at the same time. Okay. But next caller. I cannot pronounce your name for shit, and I'm not gonna try today. Go ahead. Is it correct? Is that how you pronounce
That's
it?
me. That's me.
Okay.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Go
You
ahead
know
and
what?
set the timer. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna just say this. I didn't think Chris and Monique was that strong of a couple to carry Love and Marriage DC. Like you guys, I watched it. I kind of watched the whole series, But to me, they just wasn't that big of a couple, strong personality wise to carry a whole show. Because if you look at the show, Quick and his wife Ashley kind of dominated the show as far as
You
the
ain't
star
lying.
couple. Stars as a star couple, they took over. And I just feel like, to me, Monique, like I said, was chasing TV fame. Seemed like we all know Chris. I'm living the DMV, so we all know Chris was a redskin. And it seemed like once she got on TV, she was like most of these women, that stayed home. She was looking for her time to shine, and
Mm-hmm.
she act like she kind of almost sometimes resented Chris, or like now that she got her time, she didn't have time for him. Now that she was shining on TV, throwing drinks, doing her thing. Like she, kind of almost forgot she was on the TV with her husband. But that's kind of all I really want to say is like, it's like now she's just, to me, she seemed like she never really was in that much love with him. Like she just kind of used him to get fame. Just like, seemed to me like now Karen is kind of almost like using her husband, used her husband. Like now it seems
Mm-hmm.
like she's kind of getting out, there's a big age gap, but it seems like she really not that much in love with Ray. I don't
Right.
know. It just seems like these women use these men to get this shine on them, to get on TV, get the little fame, and then they kind of want to move on to something big and better. I don't know. It's kind of, but I'm not surprised. Just like you guys, I'm not surprised because she always seemed to be controlling. She seemed like I said, she was just looking for fame. That's all I had to say. I'm not gonna get up here and take too much time.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. You take care.
You too. You too. Thank you.
Uh huh.
All right, y'all. Y'all are really, like I said, I am really enjoying y'all. I think I'm enjoying this more than like I enjoy the panels sometimes, yeah. Because sometimes it'd be hard to do those open panels, but I'm having a good time today with this. Go ahead, Janae. You are next. Let me stop this timer because
You
it,
put some fries on for me.
huh?
Oh, sorry about that, Scotty. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm okay. I'm very proud of you, first of all, for nailing that interview with Candy. Okay, let's just start there, baby. You are doing it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And I think you handled the situation with the interview with Miss Wanda very well. You weren't trying to be biased, but at the same time, that's still somebody's mama. And you
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't want somebody to talk to her in a way that you would speak to your own mother.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the subject at hand, Monique and Chris. I'm so disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The devil is busy. It's just way too much going on. There's way too many divorces going on at one time.
Right.
I don't understand. And you could tell that Chris really loves Monique. You could see the love is there. So I don't understand what's going on. I hope they can work it out. They have a family together, they have businesses together, they have a life together. But now I'm starting to wonder, is it true of the things that were allegedly said? I mean, I just find it strange that you left the show and you said that it was bad for your relationship and that you and Chris are much better and stronger, and then now this bomb was dropped.
So, did you watch Love and Marriage DC?
A little bit, yes. I could see that there was friction in the marriage. Like you could tell, like she felt like he wasn't doing more when it came to like the kids. But it's like, okay, I think it's kind of like, I hate to say this, but it's kind of like the Giselle and Tom Brady situation, where these men they play professional football and they're all about the game, and then when they retire from the game, it's kind of hard to adjust to family life. It's kind of like when you marry somebody in the military, military, and then when they get out, they have to adjust to family life. So I just hoping that they can just work this out, because nobody wants to see a family, break up. But at the same time, if y'all are not healthy together, then y'all know what y'all need to do.
That's true. That's definitely true. Cause like I said, with one of the first few callers, when I was looking at Love and Marriage DC, because I definitely didn't watch it for a long time. The shit was boring. But when I
It,
was watching it, I was looking at it and Monique was complaining a lot about
a
Chris
lot.
not do anything right for her at all. So I was like, what the fuck is really going on? Like, what has happened? Has he
Yeah.
issues been going on since we've known her on the show and they just hid it from everybody or what?
That's
Because
what I'm thinking, Scotty, because there's just no way that stuff like that just pops out of thin air. Like it has to been going on for a while.
right. That's what I think. I think it been going on, and I think that by the time they started doing Love and Marriage DC,
It fell apart.
yeah, she was at her wits end by the time they got to Love and Marriage DC. That's what I take from it because I'm just like, girl, what's really going on here? Like, what
But
the?
my thing is this, okay, when you get a husband like that loves you like that, make it work. Cause when they was coming for her, he had no problem defending his wife.
That's true.
And I respect that because most men they really don't say much, but he was like, y'all not fixing to come for mine. Y'all do whatever it is that y'all do with yours, but you're not doing it with mine.
Right. Oh, well, all right then. Well, thank you for coming up, Janae. I appreciate it. You always come up whenever there's I appreciate it though. You always
I
come up.
look, I try to support you, boo, but I got homework and stuff, but I'm gonna do better coming in on the lives and stuff. But thank you, Scotty, for your prayers and everything, and I appreciate you.
No, oh, no doubt. Even though I'm a content creator and shit like that, I still care for the people that tune in, and I do care about y'all. All
You
y'all personal stuff and what y'all got going on. If I can
you
say
do.
anything, I always try to do that.
Because when I told you about my father, you stopped it right in the middle of you was like, okay, are you okay?
Right. That's it. That's all. That's all. Like if I can't do nothing else, I'm gonna make sure y'all okay. That's just the tea. But I'm glad to hear all of that good stuff. And like I said, thank you for coming up. I gotta keep this shit moving because I gotta get off here in a second so we can do this open panel, child. So thank you.
Congratulations, Scotty, on those big interviews. I hope you get a big one like Tyler Perry or something even bigger. I hope
Let's
I'm
speak.
putting it in the universe.
Let's speak it into existence. Let's speak it.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay. And okay, so I think it's Christia. Okay. All right, girl. Let's see what you got to say. Let me set this timer up, and you can go ahead. You can go ahead and start though.
Hey, Scotty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good.
Oh, okay. So I had a question. Do you think that this separation is just something for the upcoming season of Love and Marriage DC?
Do I think it's what now?
Do you think it's just like a stunt and show for Love and Marriage DC, this separation?
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Like normally, I probably be on some shit like, oh, they faking for the camera. Oh, they doing this for the camera. That's normally what I would be saying. But I don't really believe that because from what I saw on the TV, they look like they really had some major problems, and it didn't seem fake to me. I really feel like they are at their wits end now. Like, cause just watching it,
But
I was like, I don't see them.
but my thing is, it seems to me like they do, like they have tension, but Monique can't never really articulate what her exact problem with Chris is. Which
Mhm.
it makes me go, I feel like she's the problem. Because it's
Oh,
just like I don't understand what's wrong with him. What's the problem? She can never really say what problem she has with him.
mhm. She didn't. She really didn't say what the problem was. Like even watching it, I was like, "Girl, what is your real issue with him?" Because it's
Yeah,
like,
I was so confused.
like it's like he could never do nothing right for her, no matter what he tried to do. It still wasn't good enough. So I'm like, "Girl, just say you don't want him. Just say you don't want him and move
Okay.
on. Just say you don't want him, girl." That's all I kept on saying. That's probably why I couldn't last 3 episodes. But baby, now that I know that this is going on, oh, I'm watching.
They couldn't keep you on with their happy marriage, but you go watch this.
Baby, I am watching. Now I gotta sit through that boring ass shit from the first season and binge watch that boring shit so I can be on point when it come back. Cause now I know I gotta watch it now, child. But I don't
I
know.
couldn't do it.
I
I
could.
thought I was like, ooh, I love Monique. She my favorite from Potomac. I'm gonna watch her show, but it was boring. I couldn't watch it. Like the other couple, they little storyline, it was cute and stuff. Like I was real touched, with the couple that had the blind son and he wants to get like acclimated with the world. I thought that was cute. Quicksilver and his wife, I think it's his name. I like them, but everything else it was just boring. Like Monique without the Potomac cast to me is boring. She don't got nobody to work off of to me on this show. It was kind of boring. I feel like her and Chris trying to make they marriage, they storyline. That was boring because I didn't understand what was wrong.
Right. Oh, well, there's the timer, child. Well, thank you for
But
coming up, Christy. Huh?
I
What
no
you
no no.
finna
I
say?
was gonna say okay. I'm gonna no. I was just saying that's all I had to say because I just didn't
Oh.
understand their marriage and why they didn't divorce.
Oh, well, okay then. Well, thank you for coming up. As always, you are always welcome to come up. You're one of the people that I know for a fact comes up all the time. So I definitely appreciate it. I be remembering y'all names. I remember names. I remember all my people. So I remember the names. So thank you for coming up. I really appreciate it.
Okay, I'm be
All right. Talk to you later. Alrighty then.
watching.
So, huh?
Bye bye.
Oh, bye bye. All right, you guys. We got three more people to bring up. I thought Jeremy was back here. I guess he dropped, but we got three more people, and then we're gonna be up out of here because I gotta get ready for this panel in about 20, almost 20 minutes. Okay, we got Mo Media. Oh Lord, Mo Media finna. I love his voice, y'all. Come
Hey
on, say
y'all.
what you gotta say.
Well, thank you, Scotty. How you doing, Scotty?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Good. I just had to come up here. I've been loving your content lately, actually. So shout out to you. The prelude been killing it.
Oh well, thank you. You know the people be trying to call me boring and stuff, child, but you know it
Boring.
is what it is.
No, listen, because that live the other day, I get with the Nikki and a lot of listen, that was lit.
It
And
was.
the rap girls is just fighting. I love you covering it all. You ain't boring. The people that know. Let's
Yeah,
just get that out there.
I'm just teasing, child. I'm just teasing. You know I don't care about that.
Yeah.
People got their opinions. It don't matter. I just want to tease. But go
It's
ahead.
the bobs, it's the bobs. Let's be real. For real. And I'm not saying, I'm a Libra, I love Cardi, but they just
Of
gotta
course.
push the brakes. But as far as this Monique situation, like Monique just had a birthday. She a Libra too. I feel like she's ever changing, and Chris is retired. Chris is who he's gonna be right now, and she don't want it clearly. Like she keep wanting him to change, and he is set in what he is set in because he's retired. He wants the slow life, and her career just started actually. So I think Monique actually is weighing her options and she thinks that she can have a better life, I guess, without Pierce. It's either that or Love and Marriage at DC hasn't been picked up for season 2, and she needed to put something out there. But me,
Oh
I'm
well,
a fan.
I would say this: it has been picked up for season two. They're actually filming it because I don't know if
Oh,
I don't know if you came in at the beginning or not, but I did reveal from the Instagram page TV Deets. She said that they said that she talked about her separation with some of her castmates just last week, and this is
oh.
probably why this is out now. So yeah, they are filming.
Well, shout out this the source TV Deets or whoever. Shout out. But man, well, if that's the case, then she don't want him. I want to say that this is a storyline, but like you said, we've been seeing it's evident that she is looking for something that Chris just doesn't have. So I feel bad for the kids. They tried to fix it with this little Africa trip, but when it comes to what went down, what I think went down, or why they separating, it's Monique. I feel bad. Everybody saying that Monique want too much. That's that's not okay. In a marriage, it's give and take, but she wanted too much. She gotta realize his character, who he is, what he is about. She need to reintroduce herself to Chris, but she don't want to. Let's be real, y'all. She don't want that man in his big
I
suits.
agree.
So I feel bad. I think it's the aesthetics of it all, because us Libras are all about beauty and aesthetics. I think she really just ain't into Chris no more, and his vibe. That's okay, but she not being real. I hope that now that she's She doesn't have to have that picture perfect image, the wife and all that. She can be real and she can tell us how she's feeling because she's a wordsmith. She knows exactly what to say and how to say it.
But I think that's the issue though. She hasn't been being real for a while now, and I think that's why people be like not feeling her because she ain't been real. So
Yeah. I
it, and
don't think
I
she
don't think she's been real at all from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think she wanted to divorce. Like this is just giving everybody over Potomac. This is really giving everybody what they've been saying. So I think this is definitely the wit's end or whatever the case may be. But like I said, it's give and take, and she ain't giving. She ain't look. She don't want that man. I'm sorry, Monique. Hopefully you can have her up. Let's give Monique or even Chris.
I hope so too. So but the timer just went out. So thank you for coming up,
Thank you for
Mo
having
Media.
me.
I appreciate it. And I got two more calls to take, and then we're gonna be done with this. I might
All
come
right.
back and do like a lit live chat for everybody to come up and really get their opinions on there, like really, really go in and talk about it. I'm trying to see if I can
Yeah.
do that. I don't
Y'all
know.
gonna have enough time? Y'all gonna be able to talk about it on the panel?
I don't know. The panel is gonna be on Sakina's page tomorrow, so I don't know if they even gonna want to talk about it. They're the reasons why I even know that this even happens because they put it in the group message. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm trying to see if I do a lit live chat later today. That may be pushing it. After I may do it
Maybe
after
something
Potomac.
little.
Yeah, maybe after Potomac, like after I put my review out for Potomac, and then a little bit later do a lit live chat for you guys to come back and speak your piece on it. I think that's what I
Yeah.
might do, depending on how I feel, because I know I can't do
Hopefully
it.
we have more points of view. I don't want us all to be bashing Monique, but we know.
Yeah,
But we know.
right. Well, all right
All
then.
right.
Well, hopefully you
Uh,
tune in if I do decide to do it, and I'm gonna go ahead and
yes.
let you down and take these last two calls.
All right. Well, I'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. Next up is Alicia. Let's go ahead.
Hey, Scotty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm just going to try to be as quick as possible. So, the first thing I want to say is I really just feel like it's kind of for television to make the show more interesting because it wasn't very interesting.
At
And then
all.
this, right. I tried to watch what I could get into, and I was like, she should just stay on Potomac. I loved her on Potomac.
Mm-hmm.
But I see she wants to go off and make her own thing and be the Giselle of DC, which I think that's what's coming. Um, so second, I wanted to say her brand is different from Chris's brand. Now, if you remember when she was on Potomac, so I'm referencing everything Potomac because that's the only way I knew her is from Potomac. Everything that Chris was about Christianity, family values, our marriage, and that's it. He said he didn't like reality television, and that's what she said. She said he don't want to be on a reality TV, so he doesn't really want to, come up and show his face. He's retired. He's doing his thing. He can stay in the shadows if whatever. But she also said that she had to cater to him because he was so used to being catered to that she did everything. And she also said that it would be nice for him to like plan a vacation or plan something for her birthday because when they go out for her birthday, she's planning that too. So that element appears to be missing in the marriage where it's like, let me do something for you other than allow you to spend my money. Because he was kind of like, I'm giving you the money, so there you go. But for her, that's not enough. So when we look at Monique and who she was in prior past before Chris, she was in a girl group. She wants to entertain. She wants to be on television. She's beautiful. She wants to live in this moment. And I think that he just is his moment is kind of come and gone a little bit, but he was a little bit more of a moment than she was because he played football. So he has a bigger name. And it's hard to be in someone else's shadow when she's out there getting her own money. And I'll never forget that time when they were sitting at the table with his mom, and his mom was just talking down to her and then talking about like, yeah, I told her. I was just like, oh man, like why would you let your mom do that to your wife, the mother of your children? You are causing issues within your own marriage literally by not having a heart to heart and just simply talk to your mother and say, don't do that. This person I married, this person I love, and have your own relationship. If you have your whole family looking at your spouse and speaking down to them as if they're nothing because they don't have the money that you now have, you're going to cause problems. That's going to be problems in the future. And maybe she's just biding her time. But again, I think it's just all for TV. But we'll see.
We will see. Like I said, I think I'm gonna need to do a lit live chat for you guys. Oops, there you go right there. A lit live for you guys later. Maybe after I put out my Potomac review. Hopefully I'm not pushing myself too hard to put out content today. But I think I just might do that for you guys to give y'all
There's gonna be enough time. If you don't do it today, there's gonna be enough time to do it, and we can wait for some more information to come out too.
All right then. Well, thank you for coming up, and I'm about to take
Cheers.
this last call. Hopefully you tune in for the open panel after this. So the last caller is Jen. So what's going on, Jen? Happy Sunday, and we're gonna get into this. Hold on, wait a minute. Before you even say anything, Reggie will be back on the Potomac panel this season. I don't know if he's coming tomorrow or next Monday when I host it. I'm not sure, but either way, he'll be back. You'll be seeing him. Okay. So you can go ahead. Let me set the timer. You can go ahead and start now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay. Hey, Scotty. I actually really like what the last caller just said, Alicia,
Mm-hmm.
because it seemed like everything that she pretty much said on the tail end was the first thing that popped up in my mind when I saw this separation issue. I was like, yeah, some of that shit didn't go away with Monique. When she was going through the embarrassment that was being caused by his family and the embarrassment of, yeah, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as his wife. Why can't he do these simple things that I'm asking him to do to show that he loves me and support me in a way outside of just being financial?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't think that ever went away. And I feel like we just saw small snippets of issues that they've had, even with them being in the forefront, in the spotlight with their relationship. I really don't think we've gotten to any of the roots of this decaying tree that is their relationship. And I know a lot of people are saying that this may be just for views or a storyline, but I haven't seen any divorces yet that were announced or separations that didn't lead to divorce anyway. They
Right.
just came on down the line. So we unfortunately we're just gonna be here for the ride and to commentate on it. But if she's getting out of it because of more deep rooted issues, then more power to her. If they're not serving him as the marriage that he wants, more power to him, because I don't think two people should be in a marriage if it's not serving either one of them. It shouldn't just be beneficial for one partner, regardless of what others may think is a good thing or they're a good spouse or things like that. If the two people that came together it's not working for both of them equally, I don't think that they should continue on down the road with it. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think a lot of stuff just did not go away. She wasn't able to resolve it as sufficiently as she probably wanted it to be in order to continue the relationship. Her last baby is old enough to be in a solidified school where it's not just daycare anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's he's more so now at an age where a lot of his day is going to be taken up in school. So the kids are set for the most part. She can still have her businesses, have her hours set, whatever age she needs, she can get it. Hey, don't have to worry about too much and let him go on by his business. She go on by her business and they flourish separately and still co-parent. And that's
Well,
pretty much all I got to say on that.
all right. Well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, and
No problem.
have a good. All right. All right, you guys. So that was the very last caller. And for Andrea, yes, this is an escape shirt. Yes, it is. It is. It's most definitely an escape shirt. And I got this shirt customly done. Okay. Someone made it for me. I actually have this shirt. Wait a minute. I got another one. Hold on. And this shirt is actually needs to be washed, but I also have an SWB shirt too, by the way. You see that stain? I just got this out of my dirty clothes so I can show you guys. But yes, I have an SWV shirt too. So yes, okay, yes, indeed. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I really enjoyed doing this. I wish I could have. I wish I could be on here just a little bit longer, but I gotta go and do the open panel today. Well, in about 9 minutes. So I really enjoy you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for all of the well wishes because I'm really doing my thug thizzle. There's nothing that nobody can say or do or anything that can make me be off this high that I'm on. I interviewed Candy Burris a month ago, and I'm still on the high. I'm still on the high from that. I'm still happy for House of Aaron for being viral with his interview. Y'all know that's like my little brother, one of my good friends in real life. Shout out to House of Aaron. Shout out to Miss Misha. Me and her were the ones with the lowest numbers in subscribers, and we still got the interview with Candy. So shout out to Miss Misha for that. Also, Bundy Blue in the Ooh Ladies First panel. Their interview got to be in People Magazine and shit. So shout out to them. Also, shout out to DJ Richard Scott who sent some people my way after the interview. Shout out to him, as well as Storm Monroe, whom I love, and Tisa Tales, whom I love as well. We all did a great job last month, and I definitely appreciate all of that. All of the love that you guys give me all the time, I appreciate it. So, with that being said, y'all gonna see me live in about 8 minutes. I'm about to go live again for this open panel, and I will see you guys then. Until then, I'll see y'all in 8 minutes, y'all. Bye, y'all.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.